President Trump defending his use of Twitter and social media this morning. This after he tweeted about his travel ban, again contradicting his own White House aides. CNN's Joe Johns is live at the White House trying to sort all of this out for us. Joe, what have you learned?
You know, Allison, it was not 24 hours ago that an administration official stood right where I'm standing now and tried to make the case that the president's tweets, his presence on social media, really doesn't matter. Well, this morning, the president has undercut that aid with a tweet. And the tweet says the fake MSN, meaning mainstream media, is working so hard trying to get me not to use social media. They hate that I can get the message, the honest and unfiltered message out. So that tweet from the President of the United States this morning, as the question continues over whether the president and his aides are on the same page when it comes to message.
President Trump defiant again, insisting that his plan to stop travel from 6 Muslim-majority countries should be called a travel ban, a direct contradiction of this statement from his deputy press secretary just hours before.
I don't think the president cares what you call it, whether you call it a ban, whether you call it a restriction. He cares that we call it national security.
And previous criticism of reporters for calling it a travel ban.
When we use words like travel ban, that misrepresents what it is.
The husband of top aide Kellyanne Conway, a leading Republican lawyer, warning that the president's latest tweet storm may have repercussions if and when the case goes before the Supreme Court.
This obsession with covering everything he says on Twitter and very little of what he does as president.
That's his preferred method of communication with the American people.
That's not true.
The administration now attempting to downplay the importance of the president's tweets.
It's not policy.
Of course
it's
it is.
social media, Chris. It's social media.
It's not social media. Right? It's his words, his thoughts.
It's not policy. It's not an executive order. It's social media. Please understand the difference.
After touting Twitter as an essential part of the president's strategy for months.
Donald Trump's social media platforms are a very powerful way for him to communicate and connect directly with people.
President Trump also escalating his fight with London's mayor in the wake of Saturday's terror attack, accusing Mayor Sadiq Khan of offering a pathetic excuse when he advised London residents not to be alarmed by increased security in the city. Khan offering this scathing response when asked about Mr. Trump's planned visit to the UK.
I don't think we should be rolling out the red carpet to the President of the USA in the circumstances where his policies go against everything we stand for.
The president started out this morning apparently on message when he tweeted out that there was a big meeting today with the Republican leadership concerning tax cuts and health care, said they're all pushing hard, must get it right. We are expecting Sean Spicer at the podium briefing today, and that is that meeting with congressional leaders is apparently the most important thing going on as far as we know right now. Allison and Chris, back to you.
All right, Joe.